Hello, Spectres. Spacey Ghost, back from the void. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I miss this series so much. I miss Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney holds, just a warm spot in my heart. Even though there are parts of it that are really dumb. And parts of it that are really aggravating. Like, when you go to present an evidence, and it's like, oh, sorry, you needed this other evidence. That is still the right answer, but you didn't pick the specific thing we were looking for. Good evening, little polymorph. Hi, Galaxy. Hi, Hobo-senpai. I hope you're enjoying your Youmacon experience. I wish I could be there. I also miss Youmacon so much. One of these years, I'll go back. One of these years. I am also enjoying my coffee, because I woke up late today. I'm hyped for this except for case 3. I don't remember the order of these cases. Much like with the first time when we were playing regular Phoenix Wright. I know bits and pieces. I know, like, the general narrative. The general narrative is that Phoenix Wright is a sad, sad boy because his poor boyfriend. Oh, case 3 is Turnabout Circus. Okay, I knew Turnabout Circus is in this. And I know this is where certain character introductions take place. What else was in this? I mean, we're gonna find out together. I feel like I say this so often, so I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this was actually the very first Phoenix Wright that I've played. Like, I picked it up, I was like, I heard a lot about this Ace Attorney stuff, let's figure this out together, and Pearl's great. I love Pearl. I don't like some of the things that happen with Pearl, but I love Pearl. She needs to be protected. But yeah, did not know where this game took place in the series. Threw me for a loop when it came to, like, all of the sad stuff that was in it. And yeah, I fell in love with it ever since. I am still playing through the, like, new Ace Attorneys. I think 6 is the one I'm on. The only reason why I haven't continued is because I may have forgotten where I left my DS charger. And I'm too stubborn to buy a new one, because it feels like every time I buy a new one, I end up finding the one that I had lost. Thankfully, it's only the first day, but I hate wigs. Wigs, man. I get that. There are some people out there that just can't do wigs. And I respect that. And also, I'm sorry you have to suffer. Some of them can be so insufferable. But yeah, let's get into this. I'm so excited. I think this might also have to have my favorite tutorial. I mean, I don't remember, like, the actual tutorial case. I just remember how it starts. And I love how it starts. School starts back on Monday, hooray. Ugh. I'm sorry, friend. That is rough. The Lost Turnabout. Oh yeah, this is when we meet Maggie. See, I've never styled a wig. Well, I tried. I was just like, how do people do this? I don't even know. Starting with a test on every lesson since the beginning of the year, plus all the methodologically, I'm sorry, I'm bad with words, and team management. Ouch. Plus 2 chapter of exercises to do at home. Ew. Why 2 chapters of them? Why? It's like they're out to get you. Oh, flashing. Oh, that's kind of fun, but kind of concerning. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever. Oh yeah, that's right. This is a dream sequence. I think this is also inspiration for his, like, final smash, whatever you call it, in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Oh my god. This art. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Now, I may be a simple defense attorney. They are no longer worthy of her title. Judge Smash. No. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. Defender to lobby number 1. I mean, that just means there are extra police there. I just mean that hopefully no, like, asshole politicians or, like, political people who may be, like, against her or, like, whatever. I hope there's no instigators just because she's gonna be there. Because I don't know, that's my worry, because apparently people think she's the devil. There he is. Our pathetic little lawyer man. Look at him with that stance. So far, nothing yet, but we'll have to see. Thank you. You stay safe. Oh, that's dumb, Galaxy. Why are teachers like this? Bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Thank you. Okay. I just wanted to get through that dialogue so we wouldn't have to listen to that over and over again. But now, look at him. Look at you. Look at the way you're sitting. People with good childhoods don't sit like that. Yes, I will win all the cases. I'll do my best. Huh, looks like they hung up. Oh, good. I finally— oh my god, I forgot it was this man. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but— oh my god. It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Now, Mr. Attorney was my father. Call me Ace. A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Now we're sleeping with the fishes. That's it. That's the game. Fun stream, everyone. Oh, I miss this lobby. Hello, guards. Ouch, my head. It's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning. Dad, good morning. Ma'am. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best the first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? What? What? No, not me. Not me. No. Mornings are the worst. Like, I have a routine now. So, like, I can kind of slowly, get ready, embrace the day, but morning, no. Mornings are the worst. Yeah, it is so much smarter to do them— oh. I was about to be like, yeah, it's totally smart. But then I see the word without. No. Really helps us feel motivated. Yeah. Why are they like this? Why are teachers so backwards sometimes. Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? Please. Just dial it back a little. It is 9:08 AM. It is too early for any of this. My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Cool. Cool. Am I in trouble or something? What is with all the feathers on her? They look really added on. I don't remember feathers on her outfit. Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? At least, I think so? Thought maybe I'd done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. I'm the bad guy. Placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life in my hands. You promised me. You said you'd prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty. This one I thought all hope was lost when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. Oh my god, is her last name Bird? Has it always been Bird this whole time? And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. Hold on, let's check our court record. Do we even have profiles yet? Maggie Bird. That would explain the feathers. Okay. And we have Justin Prince. Look at that smolder. The victim and a policeman. It seems he was dating the defendant. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah, I legit don't remember the feathers. I'll never forget what you're doing for me. Ever. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I'd really love to watch court proceedings and always root for you to win. At least I have a fan. I have one fan. A single fan. I mean, technically, no, two fans, because Gumshoe counts. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and yeah? What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You make me kind of nervous, sir. Stop your staring, it's making the people nervous. Great ask, but here it goes. Here goes nothing. Alright. So this might sound bad. I know we're about to go in there in like 5 seconds, but who are you? What is your name? Do you have a wife? Do you have kids? Where do you live? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I didn't mean it like that, I promise. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe it. Her name in French is Maggie Lassau? I hope that is correct. The bird in French. Ooh. I love how all of the pun names, like that's like a rule. Like no matter what the translation, all the names have to be puns, and they all have to be like the same kind of puns. No, it's just I think you have the wrong person. Oh, was O. I would have not thought that was the pronunciation. Nice, thank you. I love learning things. Yes, I'm... That's actually kind of funny, because I wanna say... Oh, man. Speaking of translations and names, Phoenix's name. What is his original name? Hold on. Looking it up. Hold on. I know this off the top of my head. Oh, okay. Yeah, his surname, Naruhodo, references to the Japanese expression which equates to the English I see. So not specifically the word I'm, but pretty close. The phoenix and the bird, I love it. Sounds poetic. What a good start. Who am I? Why am I trying a blank? Da da da. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Oh no, okay. We are not prepared. Guess I must have amnesia. Guess we'll die. Oops. But yeah. Imagine me having no idea anything about the series, and opening this game up, and oops, Phoenix has amnesia. Also, I love how this game opens with him just, you know, taking a nap, just trying to, like, rest up. And then, oops, I almost died. Time to literally do this case blind. Oh, technically the dragon and the bird. Even more poetic. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say, from the amount of times she mentioned it, I am a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. Is that what attorneys do? Can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone please, tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? September 8th. 10 a.m. Rabble, 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 rabble. Amnesia, how to redo the tutorial while it making sense. It is an easy answer. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The prosecution's ready, Your Honor. Why is this acting weird? What is it, Mr. Wright? You talking to me? Me? This guy right here? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Oops. Now then, are you ready? Nope. What if I said no? Would that be alright? Could we all go home? Could we say that we won? Of course it wouldn't. Why bother asking to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Oops. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. Forgive me, I don't remember what voices I gave people, so they're probably going to be very different. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. Scandalous. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer, even more scandalous. You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. Besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. We love the Japanifornia juridic system. Me too. I love how in the translation of the game, instead of just being like, yep, this is Japan, This is just the Japan legal system. The translation just decided to make up a whole, like, convoluted lore and everything based on Japan's 99% rate of conviction. It's a great time. It's not actually a great time. But, you know, in Japan, we do our best. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. Hehehehe. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Who? What now? Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay. Cool beans. And who are you again? Prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go, don't let me down. I love you, Dick. I love you, Mr. Gumshoe. Nowhere to hide, I'm so dead. Remember in the first game when he just hid under his desk? The first time the spotlight was on him. And at least, police interrogation without proof can't last 26 days. Yep. Good stuff, good stuff. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Nice. Yes, sir, and while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near the headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and stabbed his neck. Oof. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Do I get a copy of this report? It was at 6:28 p.m. Oh, and also glasses. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Ah, yes, the autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? Unless they left you out on purpose, Phoenix. I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirm the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. The court accept this words. Sir, is this autopsy report outdated? What? Never. You get those claims out of my court. We only accept top-notch evidence here. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing that a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yeah, I guess. Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? I mean, they wouldn't call me right otherwise. There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there... Have you lost your mind yet? Unfortunately. It's just nerves. Give me a second. Let's shake them off. Oof. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. It's only been like, what, a year? Maybe not even a year. No, I think a full year between this game and the past game. Alright, sir. I'll help you out through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Give us the glasses. Court record? I've never heard of that term in my life. You can look at the court record by pressing the R button. Where's the R button, though? What are you talking about? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Is it time to change career paths? Board is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. But the R button, though. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. No, I'm right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. Ouch. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm just looking. Those glasses you're wearing. Suspicious. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on that same day I accidentally stepped on mine. Coincidence, she says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more. And this evidence is very decisive. It's 2017 and we use gray pictures in court. Oh my god, I forgot this game also specifically takes place in the future. We use gray pictures, only grayscale, VHS tapes, flip phones too, but I think, like, people in Japan, like, I think they still use flip phones. I think that's, like, I don't know, a trendy thing or something. I don't know. I could be wrong. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Decisive evidence. Yeah, I think it's, like, easier for, like, texting or something. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. Oh, classic. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Is that her name? I thought it was spelled weird. Yeah, no, it's spelled weird. Also, the killer could have totally just taken his hand and drew that in the sand after death. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Wow, that sure do be writing. Why, this is... Yes, I can see your name clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into the evidence. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. Is it though? But, I already told you, those glasses, they aren't mine. People use email to talk in Japan, so internet data is crucial. Probably more economic to buy flip phones for professionals. Yes, yes, very much so. Yeah, here, we only use email for, like, I mean, I guess more so if you work in, like, a corporate setting, but, like, on the day-to-day, nah, not so much. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Phone call data are expensive. Yeah, before I got my phone, and joined, like, my aunt's plan and everything, and I had to, like, pay for my own phone and my own phone plan, I just got, like, the cheapest one, and even that was still pretty expensive. And not that great. Cross-examine? What are these terms? What is this newfangled lawyer speak? This is it, I'm counting on you. Sir, what am I supposed to do? Come on, you wanted to be a legal aid. Help. Aid me, please. This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get to get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? Guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. Oh, I bet. Prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Gumshoe never. Gumshoe would never lie to me. The information he has might be off. But he doesn't think too much. He doesn't think too deeply. He just presents what's given. But isn't that detective your superior? I mean, given that this is a cop setting, not that Gumshoe would do this, but, like, they could be protecting each other. Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Exactly. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain, says the one without one right now. It doesn't matter, either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Now, the thing is, we already sussed out the answer. So I wanna try just, you know, presenting just right away. It is not clearly her name. Can I present profiles in this one? Yes, I can. I know in some games, like, there's only specific moments where you can, present profiles, and in some games you could do it right from the start. So I think this is one where it's, like, right from the start. Present! We did it. What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. Is this muscle memory? What a rush. Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. That's gringo, though. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Wait, where is this ridiculous question coming from? Defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. It's a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh. How about that? I hadn't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly, but apparently they were lovers. His poor lovers if they don't know how to spell their names. May I remind you that it was you who said that the defendant was accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it wouldn't be impossible for him to have not known her name. No! Phone subscription is around $20 a month for phone calls, 4 gigabytes of internet data, not even unlimited internet, and no text, not even texting. So expensive to add to the other things that are very important in this day and age. This is very true. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They're a well-known couple in the police force. Were they, or did everyone just, ship them? Detective Gumshoe. Please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Alright, break out the fanfiction. Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for half a year. It sounds like they're even talking about marriage. Is this true, Maggie? The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, I mean Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something that she had bought over 2 months ago. How'd she know? Because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. That's cute. What is it, though? Oh, those two sounded like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. We may cross-examine the witness. Alright, so now for this, we should press on everything to get extra information. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time. She and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Ooh, spicy. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. Oof, I've been there. So many field trips I had to miss out on. If only I'd gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, sir, really. Anyway. Sound like they're even talking about marriage. Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? Hold on. Hold up. 22. 30. Oof. Oof. That's a bit of a wide gap for me. Maybe if she was at least, like, I don't know, 26, 27. What, you saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. Wow, he's like 29? Hold up. I know we were just at the same page. Oh, no, he's 31. Wow. Wait, how old is Payne? 53, okay, that makes sense. I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. Yeah, so what? day of the incident, you mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gone off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. I'm glad you had a good life. Dustin Prince was dusting for Prince. How dare you? How dare you? You see, talking about names, and names being puns. Here, I just thought his name was Prince because it's like, oh yeah, he was the lover, you know? Such a dashing prince. It was right there. Thank you for pointing this out to me. Okay, is this where we find out about the present? You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because, I'm her boss, and I gotta watch out for my subordinates, and I was hiding in the bushes the whole time. Don't question that. But even what she was going to give as a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there... I really don't need to know that much. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second, why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is back down here. Oh no. Over 2 months ago. Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? I feel like it's important. She got him a glove. A single glove? Wow, but she only gave him one. Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, okay. That you only need one of. Oh, yes, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove, huh? Let's press further. Just now, I believe you said the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago? Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. And what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Is it because he's a lefty? Lefties are rare. Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there's little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case? Of course. I don't know where this will lead me, but... truer words have not been spoken in this game. Phoenix is very much just like, I don't know what I'm doing here. But I'm here. This will take me somewhere. If he loved tennis, he would have been the Prince of Tennis. Oh my gosh, that would have been perfect. Of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the max. Now, this is the Mr. Wright I know. So happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Huh, very specific. If you're that convinced, let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. I just like carrying it around, sir. Oh, it looks like bananas. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? And also right-handed. Okay, I thought it would be important that it was left-handed. But I do see how it was custom-made. Did he really like bananas? Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. That's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. What was the reason? I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? No. I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. Again, could have just maneuvered the hand after death. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we can confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Yeah, it's a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you. I will. Would you say the sound was similar to dust? Dustin Prince, dust in the sand. Hold on, I'm not gonna present anything. There's usually extra information you can glean from the evidence. Now, can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? Also, if it was, like, windy or, like, anything, that could change a lot. This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Hey... Why? How could you not confirm it, though? So in the end, you couldn't confirm it. Hey, don't you look down on us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation. Hey, scientific investigation is really important, pal. Not in this case. But 90% of the other times it is. I've never heard that before. Me neither. Nor I. Never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up anyway. Yes, pointer finger. You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces? Don't tell me it bothers you, please. It's my comfort. My comfort, pose. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. Ouch. Any case, you examine the victim's index finger, correct? It's good, because we have the technological power of the Game Boy Advance in 2017. Yes, we have the technology. You know, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in the sand. Man, I forget that these games originated on the Game Boy and not the DS. Like, OG, original DS. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write the name with his own finger. Did he do it? Was it him? Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. More. What do you mean, scratches on the skin? Where on the skin? You can't see them on your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is, that's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It's got the really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found him. I can't believe the guy doesn't know what a microscope is. That's okay. We can't know everything. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Is it? Because that very much looks like this. I mean, I guess it would be weird to, like, stretch her hand all the way over. Wait. So I'm not a sports guy. By any means. I'm not very... I don't know enough about the sports, but our deduction about the glove might actually still hold true, because even though it's, like, obviously a glove for the right hand, you don't throw with the same hand that you're catching. You throw with the hand that is, like, your main hand. So this is a right-handed glove. We were right, like, at the very beginning. He is lefty. He is lefty. Yeah. Listening to this, you'd think there was only one conclusion. That and the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Justin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? Why don't you... I love how she's saying everything but the answer, because, like, in real life, she would just have blurted it out loud, just like, oh, hey, I got him this glove because he's a lefty. Instead of just being like, huh, Phoenix, I wonder why I had to custom his glove. I mean, sure, it's yellow, but there is one mysterious other reason. Okay. I think it's... this one, yeah, because it specifies right hand. Boop. Detective comes here, take a look at this. Look, it's in color and everything. That's the glove, right? Right, that is the issue. You tell the court what is special about this glove. Plot twist, Dustin was by and really likes bananas. I came before this headcanon. What's special? I never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. And that's about it. Yes, it is really yellow. But that is only one of its qualities. There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Ho ho ho. Left-handed. Wow, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, Detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? What'd you say? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from the picture that it was his... Wait a sec. He just squints and takes the picture and, like, moves it, like, closer to his face. Wait, hold on. I'm connecting the dots, pal. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. I object. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Gasp. What a order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. And that means Maggie is... No, it's not possible. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Alright, you did it, Mr. Wright. I feel like I can breathe again. Do you feel as free as a bird, perhaps? It seems we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Little old me. Ah, well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. Goodbye, cruel world. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant Maggie Bird. Oh no. No, not yet. I mean, please, give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. Oh, not a next witness. And what did this witness do? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? What an order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we'll hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I have to see what I can find out during this recess. Can't let me guard down. It's only gonna get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. Good job, guys. To be continued. Oh, that's different music. He's the trained prosecutor being angry they can't send innocents to the death penalty. Aw, shucks. Did we overwrite Rise from the Ashes? I think it should be safe too. We're not gonna go back to it. And just in case, we're gonna save again. September 8th, 11:43 AM. Wow, that took almost 2 hours. Amnesia! I can't believe my lawyer is trying to defend me in such a state. I tried telling you. I tried. I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. Remember Von Karma's gonna be executed. I mean... I forgot that was What happened? I just assumed, or misremembered maybe, that he was just put away for a long, long time. But also the atrocities Von Karma did. Like, there's a lot. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we all joke about how, you know, funny haha these games are, but if you look at, like, deeply into it, it's harsh. This is a harsh world. This game's darker than it seems. Oh, I know what to do. Heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No, I've had enough bumps on the head. No. Come on, I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try and tackle everyone's problems. Hey, just like us. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. No thank you. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me. No, we know that. We've discussed this at length. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix, right? What a weird name. It feels very American. This is serious, you really don't remember? I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card. I got this from you, it's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? There are some numbers written on this back. What do they mean? Oh, that's your cell phone number. Oh my god. I love that he took the time to, like, print out business cards, but he forgot to write his cell phone number. So he had to handwrite it. I guess for now we should stop talking about me. Start talking about this case. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? Can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up then and tell me, this might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. What a familiar ringtone. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you, I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. He only heard the name. He didn't see how to spell the name. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. Suspicious. So where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. To me, is that phone in my pocket? It's all coming together. Think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Oh? Ah, Maya! Maya, why are you late? Did you sleep in? We told you, no, Steel Samurai marathons before court cases. See, we all... Here's a hot take. We all make fun of Maya. We're all like, oh, she's lame, oh, she doesn't provide much to, like, the court cases. Honestly, on my, like, nostalgia kind of, like, replays of these games, she's not that bad. She's not as bad as I remember. Then again, maybe they make her worse in, like, maybe they make her progressively worse in these games. I don't know. And I like in the first one how she's just, like, moral support, just like a little cheerleader. Maya's my second favorite character in the franchise, not gonna lie. Who's your first, then? I don't know who my fave would be. I mean, Phoenix is great. He's the protagonist, though. So I'm not sure if he counts, if he should count. Because he's kind of the character we, like, kind of sit with for the most part. This might be a basic answer, but I think I might have to go with Edgeworth, just because, like, he's such a well-written character. Dahlia, because the girl creeps the shit out of me. I feel like, now that you say that, we might have discussed this before. Also, well-written character. Let me know from the third game, the wait between conviction and the capital punishment is only 5 years. Ooh. So imagine the number of people who get executed when innocent in this universe. That is a very short amount of time. Oh, jeez. Man. Again, this universe, very dark. Oof. You're so mean. Called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. When I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Now, who in the heck is this? What kind of cosplay is this? Oh my god, so I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. And good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Great. Don't ask any further details. Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence that you've just been hiding inside your kimono. Here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. Yeah, Deus Ex Maya. A list. It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It's kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. Looks like these guys are up to no good. No good, you say? As in, the opposite of or the same as bad? There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Names list added. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. I don't know, I just got here. And where did you get this list from in the first place? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh. Is that right? These numbers were in the memory of the thug Mackie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. Hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Ouch. Maya following her sister's steps of being a Deus Ex Machina. Yep. It's what she would have wanted. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is... Mr. Wright, Grievous is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops, guess you gotta get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Hey, I'm only 23? Ouch. Wish us luck. Guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. September 8th, 11:54 a.m. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Oh, okay. Of course it's not gonna tell us her exact age. I think she's 19. Want to remind people on the internet, Maya is a minor. Yeah. If that be true. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words. Luckily, I haven't come across any of that kind of fan art. But then again, that might not be the side of the internet I typically am on. At least in the first game she is. Maybe she was 17 in the first game. I know she's, like, really young. But before I do, if I may say a few words. What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on... What do you mean by the wrong way? As in, hey, I killed the guy? There's no need to give a preface, just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness. Alright. What kind of name are we gonna get? A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. I deduced correctly. She is 17 in the first game. Look at this homosexual. I say as it shifts directly to Payne. Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk. It was actually a brisk jog. Check your facts, sir. Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you have tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student, but everything in my life is to the utmost. I'm merely looking for that perfect, top-notch, unbeatable. Just you distinguished my walk. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I'll be more careful from now on. What is he? A human chatterbox? Imagine the person trying to, like, document everything that's happening in the court, having to, like, very rushedly be like, oh, okay, those are words. What are they called? Stenographer? That could be completely the wrong name for them. Whoever, like, has to type out everything that is, like, dictated and said in court. Whatever that's called. They're gonna have a wild time with this guy. I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, classes, and of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. I wonder if that's gonna come into play later. That's enough, your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. I thought you had me, but you thought more wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Good thing we have the high-tech technology typing machines in 2017. Cue the stenographer with, like, a typewriter. Ah, yes, the future. Yeah. I also want to barf at that. I am very glad, again, I'm not on that side of the internet, because that is gross. Protect the children. Protect the minor characters. Oh man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the Drifting Virtuoso, with a PhD in drifting, as it were. Maybe in 2023, we'll use audio recordings on cassettes. Yes. The cassettes where you have to pause and you're like, alright, everyone shush, no further questions, and then, like, turn over the tape so you can record on the other side of it. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. On the move. This guy, he's got places to be. He's the guy who's always in line, being like, I'm in a hurry. No matter what day, time, instance. On the day of the murder, you were strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you were attached to that word. If it must be, then by all means. But I remind you that I am no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am... Anyway. Please testify to the sport we saw during your walk through the park. Yes, Richard Wellington. What a neat name. See, you said it again, taking a walk. You know you... What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, oh my god, that face. Gasp! All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was a banana that fell with the police officer, so it was bananas. That was a certainly decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah, how dare he? That was the least decisive. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear, zen almost. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. As, controversial as that sounds. You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy's lying. He's full of a lot of things, and it is one of them. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Something tells me all we have to do is, like, go to the banana quote and just present the glove and be like, you really think this is banana, sir? But I'm gonna press anyways, just in case. So you're at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time for a college student. Deep in the college. It was very rude of you. But then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. Hey now. My internet college is just as valuable as any other Yale or Harvard. No name. Trashy. Now, this might be hard for a mush-headed, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. Yeah, and what are you gonna do with that fancy degree of yours? Huh, Mr. Boyser? How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch. And our high-tech phones of the future don't have the time on them. What are you talking about? Is that the best you can do? Do you think you can discredit me like that? You're just a third-rate biased fool. I may be bisexual, but that has nothing to do with this. I guess you can't expect real smarts from you. His arrogance is really intolerable. I don't think we should press harder. I hope this doesn't, Hold on, we're gonna save. Sometimes pressing harder can make us lose points. I'm gonna do it anyways, just in case. Answer the question, how did you know what time it was? Tisk tisk. Can't believe I have to deal with a worm like you. You're just a shallow man who can only slam on desks and point at people for fun. I point at people for business purposes only, how dare you? Guess I don't have a choice. I'll try to explain it so even a third-rate simpleton like you can understand. There's this little thing they call a clock at the park. Did you get that? Do you know what a clock is? It's a thing that tells you the time, you know? Big hand, little hand, that sort of thing. As you can see, Mr. Wright, it's even in this picture of the crime scene. That says 7 o'clock. Or maybe 8 o'clock, sir. That is well past 6. Oh. So it is. I looked at that clock, and that's how I knew the time. But if you ask me, this whole nailed nonsense that first-class person doesn't live by wear a watch, what a ridiculous notion. And yet again, another flood of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. Tickered bullshit. You know. I wonder if that is actually why they decided to call him that in the English. Maybe not so much the last name, but definitely the first name. In any case. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above. And how did you know he was a police officer? Well, obviously, I have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle practically screamed I'm a police officer with those cheap college shoes, and he was wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Nah, he just wanted to drag him through the mud. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured that out yet. Yeah, I'm just being accurate. Calling a turd isn't mean. Yeah, facts are facts. Are you sure you got a good look at her face and not the dead body on the ground? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you, even me. Is this the scientific investigating that Dick Gumshoe was on about? I don't care if I have them or not. Did you not get a clear look at her face? I've had enough of you, sir. That's what the witness was just about to get to. I'd like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning. Sustained, Mr. Wright. Please refrain from raising your voice in this court. And please don't make me have to raise my voice. Just you wait until Apollo comes on the scene. Then you'll think my voice is just a whisper. Hey, hi! Welcome to the stream. We're still in the tutorial case. Having a grand old time. Are you finished? I'd like to continue if that's alright with you. So you're sure you're not mistaken? Are you positive? Please, don't confuse your pitiful train wreck of a life with mine. This is a blind Let's Play? Sort of, kind of. I've played this before, but it was like years ago. Now that I think about it, practically 10 years ago. Which is sad. So I don't remember a lot of this. I'm playing this out of nostalgia. Now what you call a famous brand name product while you were only a cheap imitation. There's no way someone as magnificent as myself could have made a mistake. Of course, of course. I would still like spoilers to be kept to like a minimum. Just in case anyone else might be watching and is blind. Oh, of course. Did you notice anything of interest, Witness? Phoenix Wright Trilogy is my favorite games of all time. Me too. I am so attached to this series. And I love just getting to play them again. Ah, thank you, thank you. The banana. Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what you saw. For someone who keeps shitting on us for our lack of eyesight, sounds like... Yeah, sounds really strange coming from you. You never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. Because there was. So what if it's not a lie? Maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else. Maybe because he was forgetting his glasses. If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client's innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he says he did. Which means if we can somehow show he's lying. Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's got a sharp mind. I just wish I could remember who she is. Alright. We're saving. We're going to the bananas. Hey! Xeon! Hi! Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome everyone, we're playing Ace Attorney, and watch me make the wrong decision. Because I feel like it's obvious that we present evidence, but also... what if the answer is the glasses, because he can't see? Or maybe we're thinking too far ahead. You know what? We're going with bananas. Watch this be wrong. Wait for it? Okay, nope, we're right. We shouldn't have second-guessed ourselves. I hope everyone's having a fun time. Having a good day so far. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? Sir. I feel like, that one meme. I Forget what anime it's from. Is this a banana? I don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. Haha. Yeah, joke's on you. The more you talk, the more information we're given. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What I mean, a baseball glove? I mean, yes, baseball glove, yes. As clear as my eyes can see it. Raid! This is a raid! I need to make that a sound when a raid happens. Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite. Go on. In front of the soul court. Go on. Go ahead. That's not... It's... No! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas. Yep, that's it. He's just obsessed with them. Everything's a banana. I also love knows nothing about baseball. Because I also am not of the sports. I know nothing of any sports ball. But even I could see a baseball glove and be like, yep, that's a glove. Everyone's bi. Yep. That's just how it is in Japanifornia. I'm sorry, them's be the rules. That's the future. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Just out of curiosity. How, what, you... Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden? My eyes, they're perfect. Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo and the possibilities. In the end, we'll find out it's fact a glove, not bananas, viewed from afar. I do think blah 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 blah. And that's why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 200. I suppose you're gonna tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? Yeah, come on, sir. That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them. How about when you witnessed the crime, huh? Were you wearing your glasses then? Yes. How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting, evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc, the brave and courageous, caught by those horrible, unrighteous people, but she didn't do anything wrong when she was burned at the stake. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 90 feet. That's far, I think. If it's very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path, I don't know. It depends on how bad your eyesight is. If even from, like, a few feet away, a couple steps away, I should say, he still thinks that the gloves are bananas, then, like, from that height, like, she definitely is just a complete blur. Witness. Please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime. Is he a witness, even if he has no eyes to witness things with? What happened next? The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. This is where the picture is gonna come into play. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. The girl is the murderer. I swear, is this hair only partially yellow because of the bananas? He's just obsessed with bananas, that's it. And yeah, poor Maggie. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. I feel like this has to be where the picture comes into play. Because if we look... Again, that's clearly 8 o'clock. It's probably supposed to be gold, though. Oh, that's fair. Because all of this is, like, you know, remastered and everything. And it does have a bit of a shine to it. She ran away just like that. Yeah, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is. How dare you? Oh, I'm sorry, was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Phoenix did go to an art school. As opposed to an actual, like, lawyer school. Anyway, she ran away the instant she saw you. How could you tell it was my client? You have no eyes, sir. The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that defendant is the culprit. This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record. Ouch. Not my question. I would argue it's piss color, but it actually looks good, so I'll cut him some slack. I love how we're taking every opportunity to shit on him. This pathetic man. How can I get more information out of him? Immediately. As in... right away? I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but... that's the duty of every good citizen, or did they not teach that at your pitiful school? Think people learn about how to call the police in college? Given that this is technically America. I'm not surprised. Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. Like, right there. Right then and there? Hold on, what was the question again? Is this when we present the phone? College doesn't even teach you how to pay taxes, which is, like, one of the most important skills. Something you actually need to know as an adult. I love how, like, they don't even teach, like, basic survival skills. Like, I don't even know how to cook. I mean, I'm trying. I'm taking baby steps in, like, learning as I go. But, like, I'm, like, 26. That's sad that I don't even know, like, basic survival skills. Yeah, I feel like... this might be what we have to do. Even though I'm not sure if we deduce that this was his cell phone specifically. He was just a wandering student. But also he might just be like, yo, there's a phone right there. you know what time it was? We already discussed this. And the detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey, pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college, man. Oh, man, gumshoe slander. No thanks. Not on this stream. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I'm wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell the time. Why, you? You're just some lousy kid. Alright, simmer down, Gumshoe. We'll deal with him later. I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how'd the police respond? So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m. They got there before that, I think. Before that. There aren't usually many people in the area at that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. Can you please add that specific time to the record? It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. I can't find anything out of ordinary in his testimony. Okay. Again, I feel like maybe it's the crime photo. But I also feel like it's specifically the phone. I'm gonna try it. I saved. So we can always go back if we're wrong. Oh no, the music's still playing. Oh no, we're wrong. Oh no! That's okay, that's okay. It's just one point. Again, I shouldn't be second-guessing myself. Is it the times? Hold on, maybe it's the time. No, I didn't mean to go forward. Hold on. Because it must have been 6:45 when he made the call. Time of death is 6:28. And they arrived within 10 minutes. Well, no, maybe I'm getting things confused. You know what? I'm gonna do what I... No, go back. Oh, no, the music's still playing. No, I'm wrong. Wait, no, I didn't mean to press. Oh no. Yeah, that's clearly a hint that that's the one that we should present on. We already did the phone, right? Oh no, that's wrong again. Oh no. Maybe we need to present this specifically on the one where he said that they showed up within 10 minutes. Again, because there specifically is a clock. Nope, okay. And we failed. And we fail at court. We have lost at the court game. Rip Mackie. This is fine. We saved. Okay, we didn't suss out that this was his cell phone. So we have to just ignore the phone. I feel like there's something that's just, like, right in front of my face. I feel like it shouldn't be this hard. And all these talks about times. This is one I should write down what we've already, like, discussed and, like, pressed on. And presented. Before we make mistakes. I feel like it has to be either this photo, the autopsy report, and again, we should ignore the cell phone, but I feel like that's also very important. And maybe we should ignore the autopsy report, because time of death and, like, the time the call was made doesn't exactly have to correlate, or, like, when they arrived doesn't have to correlate. So maybe it is this. Because it would be weird if, like, they showed up. It was 6:45. Took them 10 minutes to get there. This is clearly 8 o'clock. Why would they only start taking crime photos at 8 o'clock? Can I give my guess? Yes, please. Autopsy on report on 6:45. Because he wouldn't have taken 20 minutes if he called immediately. That's fair. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Objection! Ah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Mr. Wellington, will you take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? He said that he called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time he had called the police, it was already 6:45. I remember jack shit of this case. Hi, Becky. Hi. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Like, I remembered only the beginning of him sleeping on the couch and being attacked. That's it. I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. I love your blazer. I love how it matches the headphones. Thanks. I'm actually getting a new one. It was supposed to arrive today. Sad that it couldn't have arrived before, we started this. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. Yeah, 'cause fun fact, this actually is a bit small on me. I did not know that it ran smaller than the actual size that dictates. It's only to be expected that he would have been a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. You look very handsome today, friend. I'm so exhausted. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love that you say that, because I'm also very exhausted. It was my last day, so many tears. Oh. Your kiddos are gonna miss you so much. Mr. Wellington. Yes. Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Were you, perhaps, writing names in the sand? Answer the question. Telephone, I mean... Spit it out. Use your big boy words. I was searching for a phone booth, the same phone booth that was right next to the crime scene. You mean you don't have a cell phone? Ah, here we go. You and your questions. As if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. I am the specialist, boy, what of it? I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it. Unbelievable. Use your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Have you ever heard of a rationale and a genius? I don't think a simple plain people... Enough. Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. Hold the phone, so to speak. He lost his cell phone. Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? We are going to pause. Because it is time to go on break. We will be right back, everyone. I'm going to go refresh my beverage. Y'all should do the same. And again, be right back. Oh, we're back. We are properly hydrated. Saw someone saying magical boy... or sexist because it means men can't enjoy a story where a main character is a girl. And that is really dumb. Also, I can kind of see where people would just, like, look at a magical girl show and look at their transformations and be like, oh yeah, sexist. But, like... I don't know, I think it's very empowering. In everything. Alright, Blanco. We are still in the tutorial. Maybe towards the end bit, actually. Because now we're getting to the bit about the cell phone. Where's your cell phone right now? Oh, pish posh. What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See? Here is it. Here is it. Is here. Ain't it? Yeah, I also love magical girl shows. I need to watch more. I really do. There's a part of me who, like, now that, they're, like, words. What are words? Words are hard. Now that they're releasing more and more Sailor Moon, that's, like, more closer to, like, the manga and stuff. There's part of me that wants to, like, really take a deep dive. Either into the manga, or just, like, into, like, all the new reboots and stuff. Oh. I see. Looks like he's got his phone. Yep. Yep. I don't need you to tell me twice, Maya. And I thought that just maybe this was his. They are similar. Maybe he's lying, maybe he's fibbing. I love this janky Nokia that we have. Got done watching the Effie Engage news. Ooh, anything good? Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? Yeah, there is one little thing. I know he may have been blind, because he lost his glasses, but... there is a phone booth, right in the same vicinity. You can't just make outrageous claims like that. Do you have some sort of proof? Well, yeah, of course. Duh. I'm not gonna make wild claims and not have evidence or proof, what? Let's have this proof, then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Look, a public... I keep pressing the wrong button. Look, a public phone booth. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. No new characters this time. A shows off the ring mechanic, okay. I'm still not really on board with the whole ring mechanic. All I want to focus on is new stuff. None of the old characters, as, like, iconic as they are. I don't know if that's, like, a common sentiment or something. Sentiment? Yeah, that's how we say that. Crime scene photo. Is there a problem with it? No! There's nothing wrong with the picture. No, not at all. It's the person that's wrong. If you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something's wrong with you. Ooh, sick burn. It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps, and over a body. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order. But as reporting the crime, a little late proved for the defense. The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That's reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Aw, he's shivering. Aw, are you cold? Do you need a blanket? I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. Maggie said that she was gonna return it to him. So there's no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for a cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. Bananas. He was just a hungry boy, and a poor college student. And just was starving and desperate. Mr. Wright? Yes? Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? No thoughts. Head empty. Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? I mean, I have an idea. I don't know if it's time to do it, though. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Ooh, the daggers from Vates, that's cool. Weapon triangle makes a return, and we love a good weapon triangle. You can form a bond with Ring Spirit and support with them. Okay, yeah, that I kinda got from the trailer. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Yeah, it has to be the... Well, the witness called the police right away, because he was busy covering up crimes. Yeah, he was doing that. He was making pictures in the sand. Or maybe he was trying to find his glasses, I don't know. Oh no, maybe it was the glasses. Should have gone with the glasses. Ouch. Okay, let's do glasses. There we go, it was glasses. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that, you almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Ah, where'd you find? I can't believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. These glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body. Order. No, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear from here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that's why it took him 15 minutes to make the call. I think it's sound evidence, sound proof. Are you indicating the witness as the real murderer? Of course. That is precisely what I am doing. Ooh, ah. Did we do it? I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out the cell phone was the key to this case after all. Thanks, buddy. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. It's so exciting watching you work again. Yeah, it is. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being a murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. On the edge where... Oh my god. Now, I said this earlier. Again, a bit of a hot take, but like, in replaying these games, Maya's not actually as bad as I remember her. She's not my favorite, but she's not that bad. I'm no criminal, this third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Why don't we turn this case around, so to speak? Let's hear your explanation as to why you're not the murderer. Yeah, no Maya slander, not in this house. We can all have different opinions. But there are plenty of worse characters. Plenty of them in this series. Why, that's easy. For example, there's, the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Even an idiot like you can read like that, but can you? We already know this was not written by the victim himself. Were you not here for this? After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would the person know her name was Maggie or Maggie? That is a good point. I did not expect this. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. Ah, I forgot. Is there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There was a way. It'd be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Could we bring her to the stand? Because I feel like what she told us in the back, in the lobby, is important for this case. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Oh, yeah, it says specifically here, she got in contact with its owner. Mr. Wallington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? That's a good word. Yeah. Endearing. So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Like anyone would? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Oh, it has everything. Where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there's some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And... she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. Sorry, I didn't get your name. You can call me Maggie. There it is. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. You made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if you knew... if all you knew was how her name sounded. What? I know this is like a small thing, but and I know this is like a text-based game, but it's so weird hearing that spoken out loud without them making the specific distinction about like spelling and stuff. The witness has no motive. And your point is, motive? We don't need motive here. It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Oh, that's right, yes. Thank you, I've forgotten. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Doubtful, Mr. Wright? Yeah? Can you explain what motive the witness could have had? Well, seeing as that we haven't presented anything like this. I mean, it was stored on the cell phone Maggie found, and probably the instant he saw there were police officers, he was like, oh shit, my goose is cooked. It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? No, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, my new package is here. If only it showed up, like, 27 minutes ago, when we went on break, then I could have done, like, a cool little quick change. Not that you guys would have seen that much of a difference. Because it is literally this exact same thing, just actually my size. If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to the court proof that the witness had a motive. Can I save? No, I can't save. I think it's time for this. Mr. Ellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? A list. These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers. Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people, just like the cops who raided the brilliant artist. They disrupted a genius with blah, 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 blah. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you wouldn't know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't it obvious? The witness is, actually could be any of these. I'm just gonna assume a member of the group, though. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. I doubt you're even a college student, sir. No! All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That's why you had to kill. No, this is too much. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, do you care to explain? I got you now. And snared you in my trap. The police officer. Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payton? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Is that your only go-to? You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago. Please. Please. Please, Mr. Judge, please. Let's think about the content of the phone call. Oh yeah, this is just... This sounds innocent. But again, if he saw police officers, he'd be like, oh no, they're onto me. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird and get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense think about those? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. But we don't use logic here. Maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slimeball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well... I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. The bananas. Well done, Mr. Wright. Plot twist, he's actually allergic. What was the something that didn't agree with the witness? I wanna say this is when we use a profile. Aha! What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh. Girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. So I'm just gonna kill him. In his mind, it was possible that they had already run a check on the phone. Just in broad daylight. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Kane, do you have any comments? I'm thinking. It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Haha, impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. Evidence! That was really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number, the suspicious con group, that. They're all on the phone. It is to say that phone is really mine. Where's your proof? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I know what to do. I already told you earlier. The phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea of who the phone in your hand belongs to. You can be sure if it isn't mine, you simpleton. It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. We do know, it is confirmed that a certain someone did bash our brains in. He did cause his amnesia. This is bad, I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. Cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. The phone's stored numbers, the fingerprints on the phone. Oh, I don't think it's... Maybe it is the fingerprints, I don't know. Hmm. I mean, we already discussed stored numbers, but... I'm just gonna go with this. Anyways. As fun as the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? Oh, that was the wrong one. What we're trying to determine is who that phone belongs to. Okay, so we should have done... the fingerprints. Yeah, fingerprints. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? What is this newfangled technology? Yes, Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Don't you remember? You got them from Maggie, you wiped it off. Oh, oops. What? You said there was sand all over it. Phoenix picking up crucial evidence. Ugh, it's so dirty. Let me just take care of this. There we go. I wiped it pretty thoroughly, too. Oh my god. Phoenix. Even Gumshoe would know that's, like, the worst thing you can do. It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. You must have glitched because all the numbers have magically disappeared. Oh no, my contacts! Oh no! Got to be joking, he erased all the numbers I was gonna use as evidence? Man, it's gonna be so complicated having to go to everyone and be like, alright, put your number back in. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. You'd be surprised. Where did you finally find your cell phone? That should be easy enough to answer. Oh my god. You are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. It's all coming back to me. Oh my god, now I remember. Oh, looks like they hung up. Ah, good, I finally found it. So that's when. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we worked so hard to get this far, but... if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free. The funny thing is... that's not his ringtone. I know. Oh wait, no, it is. Never mind. They just have the same ringtone. I know this one has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? If you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself, you're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? How are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am. The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. You're a college student, how can you afford that? Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Nope, 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 nope. Please wait, Your Honor. Alright, Nick. Let's go. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Probably he's rich. That's fair. Maybe he has, like, old money. Parents' money. Whoever's paying for him to go to these colleges. These fancy pants colleges. Besides, the defense is just going to batter the witness with more inane questions. I'll not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Oh, no, I'm not planning to harass him. Don't you worry. Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well. This is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to go. If you cannot prove everything, it's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes. I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. One piece of evidence. Imagine if I accidentally presented my badge. Nope, nope, nope. Here it is. The key here is to call my own phone number. Because if he did switch our phones, then he would actually have our phone. Well, thank you. How nice. Oh, man. I forgot to add this. We've known each other for how long? I don't mind if I do. Here, let me call you, so you also have my phone number. Please, have one of mine. Oh, thank you. Judge's business card. It's written in a fancy script. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it. Sounds accurate. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is... back of the card. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back? You didn't even type it out with the rest of the information? Man. That's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Yes, because if we called ourselves, then there's no way to, like, really prove that we didn't just call the other guy's number and we're not just claiming that it's our phone or anything. If someone else calls the number, then without a doubt, like we need a secondary witness that is not biased. Right now, but court is still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We're going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. All the idiotic, stupid things to do. See, this is Phoenix's ringtone. Much better than the other one. Very catchy. Why is my phone... What is with this stupid sounding ringtone? Hey now. Again, better than yours. How strange. You can almost swear that you're holding my phone, sir. Please give. Give it back, please. You're... no, I can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump in my head this morning. Everyone needs a nice dose of amnesia. Oh my god, it's the Steel Samurai intro. I should have known. When in doubt, always Steel Samurai. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say... Gotcha. When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Your goose is officially cooked, sir. Can someone please clean up the witness? Murderer. However we want to call him. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. Such is the way of crime. And then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding. Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Pay? Starting from here, the breakdowns keep going wild. I love it. I love how comically... Well, hold on, let me restate my words. I love how comical it all is. It's very, like, stereotypical, like... Not to repeat words or say the same word twice, but, like, comic booky it is. And, like, over the top. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant Baggy Bird not guilty. Yay! We did it. Yeah, so absurd. That is all. The court is adjourned. September 8th, 2:16 p.m. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually, did you? No. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Don't sweat it. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. Did you... what? How did you live? I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gone sick from all sorts of foods. Failed at almost every test ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I never won or even tied it at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. And I thought our life was bad, oof. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. Hey, welcome back. My Wi-Fi is so bad. If I vanish, you know why. Okay. R.I.P. Becky. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. That's right, you were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There's an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, she was hit by a car. Oh. We were having dinner at my house. Oops. Found family, I guess? Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. Love didn't even have any sort of special meaning. I'm sure he would have loved it. I'm sure he would have appreciated it. Aw, it was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. But the fact that you took the time to think about giving him a gift, like 2 months in advance, and that specific of a gift. Oh, I see. Everything's all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. I don't think my head's that messed up yet. A lot can happen. I'm going to find a new life for myself, starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the Goddess of Misfortune is only a name. What is a name? You bet I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Go forth. Go forth and prosper. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks, you take care of yourselves too. What a horrible day. Just you wait, it's gonna get much worse. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay. That's what counts. You really had me worried. You only care about me because I'm the one that pays for everything. I'm the one with the wallet. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? Oh my god. What? I thought you said you got your memory back. Is it only the case? At that moment. Oh, we should save. It's been a hot minute. Everything really did come back to me. Oh no, my traumas. Detective Gumshoe. You know, with how luckless Detective Gumshoe, like, also is, I think he and Maggie are, like, perfect for each other. They really complement each other well. He's someone I'd had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's a good ally. Ally. But also, like, he's got a good heart. He doesn't mean anything bad, he's just trying to do his job. And trying to survive. The judge, he hates me, but again, that's his job. He is a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. He's too on the Facebook. We just gotta steer him away and maybe we can redeem him. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. And pain is a pain. This person. I haven't got a clue. He's trash in my opinion. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. I don't know. And this girl, Maya? You know, imagine how rough it would be if we called her Mia. Like, yeah, you must be Mia, right? You finally remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you miss me. Nope. And this is my best friend Valentina. She's an ally. Talk, Valentina. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. Yeah, let's be honest. If anyone was an ally, it would be Maya. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. That's right, because at the end of the last one, we saw her off to a train station to go back to her village and, like, trade, because she's also a psychic. One thing I miss about when it comes to, like, the newer games compared to, like, the original trilogy is that there's also all this about, like, ghosts and spirits and, like, having some of them even, like, come back from the dead and, like, speak to us and help us out in these cases. It's got, like, kind of, like, a weird... Oh yeah, a medium. She's specifically a medium, I'm sorry. That's totally different things. But there's, like, a whole, like, paranormal aspect on top of all the lawyer stuff. And it seems like they just kind of... It takes, like, a big, like, backseat in recent games. I kind of want it to come back. And also, even in, like, the anime, I think they completely just erase that. Like, they still have parts with, like, her, like, embodying spirits. But they completely erased, like, all of the I'm gonna say this wrong, like, the Magatama stuff. To be fair, the Fate trilogy finishes in Ace Attorney 3. Yeah, but, like... this is probably spoilers, I'm so sorry. But, like, Phoenix definitely also, like... can do spirit stuff. We are so fucked if a medium actually does kill anyone in these games. Imagine it, they could just pretend to be the victim in court, I know. That'd be so scary. So spooky. And no one would know the wiser. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep saying my words because it's too late. So sorry people where this might be your first time watching this, but like Phoenix definitely has some like spiritual abilities besides just being Maya's friend and like having her help out with her mediumship, and they just completely ignore it later on. And I wish they did it. Oh, the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. Oh. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Nothing's worse than having to hunt down phone numbers that you used to have. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay, okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. Oh my god, yeah! But they ignore that drives me insane is Apollo and Trucy's abilities. That too. Like, they introduced it in Apollo Justice, and I'm like, yes, okay, so this is the new mechanic. Awesome, sweet. And I feel like they could dive deeper into that, because how do they know how to do this? And they don't even touch on it. Like, at all. They could do more. They could do so much more, and it upsets me that they don't. Also, Phoenix, please pray tell, how long has it been that story. That story began one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Plus, they like tease that they have more to learn about it at the end of the game. Again, Ace Attorney, please. Please bring all the spiritual stuff back. Please, please, please. And I haven't played Great Ace Attorney yet. No, no. I've bought it, but I've made a promise to myself to play it after I finish, Spirit of Justice? Is that what the 6th game is called? Lost Turnabout, the end. Pearl! Reunion and Turnabout. Pearl, I miss you. She's so small. We're not gonna start it just yet. I know it's a bit early, but I figured we should save starting episode 2 with next stream. But yes. Pearl is precious. We protect Pearl in this house. And we don't talk about some of the things that are gonna happen. They're just gonna happen, and we're just gonna, sit with them. Hurt me and my internet. No, that's okay. Good thing we're ending things here. Man, this was a blast. This was a good choice. And I'm taking this off because it is warm. It is very warm in here. And this, is a warm blazer. Oh, I meant the internet making me late and missing stream. We did have a raid earlier. That's what you missed. To anyone who may be still here after the raid, thank you. And if not, that's okay. I'm sure y'all have things to do. I didn't mention this because I didn't want to scare anyone away, but please follow for more, so we can together get to meet this wonderful child. Next time is one of my favorite cases. I don't remember what my fave case is. You know what I should do? I should do one of those, like, tier lists as I keep playing these games and revisiting them of, like, how I feel about these cases. That's what I'm gonna do after I'm done here. I'm not gonna do one of this game yet, but, like, of the first game. And I'll post it on the Discord. And by the way, we have a Discord. There's a link somewhere, for it and everything. Yeah, from what I remember, this is a good case. Again, as I was saying earlier, thank you, whoever voted for us to play this. I miss the series. I miss Phoenix. I miss all the, like, deductions, all the, like, court shenanigans, all the hilarity that ensues in these games. It's great. It's a good time. It's a very good time. I feel like there's more to be said. I'm not entirely sure. Next time we play is gonna be Monday. And then next Friday, we're not gonna be streaming. Because I'm gonna be in Chicago. Because that's when, I'm gonna be seeing Dan Howell. And it's gonna be a fun time. I'm gonna post so much about my trip. I can't wait. I just miss Chicago in general, because, like, I haven't been since before the pandemic. I'll miss you guys all dearly while I'm gone. But yeah, that's not until next week. We got plenty of time. So until then, I hope you guys have a good weekend. Can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.